Blackwings versus Snake Eye, Millennium, maybe Fiendsmith, and or Azamina. Begin. What? Huh?
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
We passed. The Simoon needs a Blackwing monster in the hand to banish to then make plays. Now, instead, we do have Ash and Drone Lockbird, so we could Droll right now, hit him with the Droll. They could chain the Wanted Seeker, or we could just negate the Droll. That is definitely an issue here. Now, the Wanted Seeker would have only needed to be chained had we not had a cross out and we needed access to our Diablo Star, which we hard opened anyway. Wedju Temple, putting Diablo Star into the back row. We're going to use our Senjin to summon from the back row, search our deck. Senjin equip into the back row to then come forth and summon our Doom Dragon. So if you're wondering, why are people playing Millennium? This is why. 1, 2, 3 bodies in the field. This is also good going second, where on summon it could target an opponent's monster and push it into the back row. Otherwise, you go Moon of the Closed Heaven into the full Fiendsmith combo. Fiendsmith combo requires 3 bodies on the field before we get the Lacrima Crimson Tear Girl, would be in the main deck, that is. Grabbing the Diablo Star, we're now going to send the Field Spell. The Field Spell is also fuel for your Diablo Star, your Snake Eyes to send to the graveyard. Hey, we are going second. 10,000 damage, just like that. Okay. Millennium. Lethal or Fiendsmith? Good work. Let's keep on going. Let's go again. Begin. Blackwings. Again, holy shoots. What makes a deck not top tier? Well, one of the pillars of a good deck is consistency. That's what we're lacking with Blackwings right now. Yep. We got 2 bricks in our hand. We're going to Fool Loss and then Call by the Grave and cards like Cross Out Designate give every deck inherent hand trap resilience. So even when we brick, we get stopped in the Fool Loss, which could have saved us for another turn. By using that in the draw phase, it ensures that the Triple Tactics talent will not be usable until now. Now it is. We could Triple Tactics talent, draw 2, or we could look at the hand, get rid of the Druid Swarm, and then full combo. Wait, we're not going to Triple Tactics talent first? Okay, first, we're going to search, see maybe, okay, that's fine. Now, oh, we're drawing instead of ripping away the Druid Swarm. How is Original Sinful and Diablo Star not enough to be happy? Uh-oh, let's see what happens. We do have Druid Swarm. We have Ash, add Pop. Oh, okay, we scooping. You know, a rogue deck is a rogue deck. It's not Big Tiger Vice's fault for opening up a Simoon with no other Blackwing and then opening up too many Blackwings that don't start off the combo. All right, let's keep on going. Normal summon the X-Cross, Veiler, negate. Now, what's interesting about the X-Cross is if you control a light machine or a Union monster, you could have special summoned this from our hand. So we could have went Sea Wyvern, then special summoned the X-Cross Cannon, but maybe we are, because we have the unauthorized reactivation for helping us to play through Disruption and also the Galaxy Soldier, but we're about to see the Max C. We don't reveal too much of our hand. The unauthorized, if we wanted to, we could have equipped from the deck the Union that would have made us unaffected by monster effects. So we go to related cards here. Konami is trash. What the heck was that? Why are you not showing me the cards? So I'm just going to go through here the long way. I type ABC. I think it's the C Buster. It's this one, or it's the A. This is unaffected by your opponent's monster effects. We could have chained this to the Veiler and we would have not been negated. But instead, we're going to equip the Union Driver, which could now, I guess, pretty much do the same thing, equip. Now, there is a downside with the activation. The monster cannot be special summoned, so you do have to equip the Union Driver, which you're not special summoning, to then equip something that you can special summon. Popping off into the Platinum Gadget. We're not going all the way, are we? B-Buster is not a hard once per turn. So the goal of this deck is to continually get B-Buster in the graveyard over and over and over again, as you see right there, equipped, then back in the graveyard to search our deck. We also have the Union Controller. I will tell you this, if you Veiler or Imperm this, that is a huge choke point. Again, you should not be known that. Please don't do that against the few people that are playing this deck. This is a big choke point for Nibiru because we are going to be entering an open game state where we have no negates, and then if you pass on that open game state, in response to the summon that is, and allow them to go into the open game state, they then summon a negate. And we're doing it. That's it. We now have a negate. Negate anything. The Ash has not been used yet. End phase. So this is the Fool Loss, which is going to look at the current field and return cards back into our deck until we're only +6 to the current field. So, oh my goodness, let's speed this up. What's going on? Balanced. 13 cards to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's make sure that you're a 7-card difference. Okay. Azurian's going to be summoned early. Now, let's talk about our forms of disruption. Was it worth taking the Maxi challenge for this? This will negate an inherent special summon, like a Diablo Star, we can negate the summon. The ABC Buster will discard a card to banish any card in the field. The Cyber Dragon Infinity will negate anything that activates. And beyond those triple disruption, that's what we got. We got 3 disruption. Okay. So, where did our imperms go? We had 2 imperms in our hand. We shuffled our imperms back in the deck, which could have helped us break this field. I think that was a big mistake. Where'd the impermanences go? We had 2 of them. We returned the 1 of Poplar so we can make sure the bonfire. Oh, it's random. Thank you. It's randomly shuffled. Randomly shuffled. That is interesting. You randomly shuffle away your 2 impermanences back in the deck. It was good that the Poplar was shuffled back if that was in the hand, so you don't actually get to choose. Correction on that, thank you. An effect that rarely ever resolves. We're now going to Hollow Azamina, going for the Rissala Go. We're not going into Sylvia first. Rissala Go then leads into the Sylvia. As we go into our deck, ABC Dragon Buster is going to banish away the Snake-Eyed Diablo Star. Now we have Azurune and Cyber Dragon Infinity as our only other forms of disruption. Now, we're gonna get sucking in the ABC, but we already used it, so it's not that big of a deal. Sure, suck it away. We didn't use the Azurune to stop it. We lost our Infinity and our Azurune. Now, the Azurune does trigger to pop the card. Now we have 0 disruption. Uh-oh. Wow, that was a big Anima. That was a very important Anima. Unbelievable. I cannot believe it. You know, we were just having fun as soon as we took that full Maxi challenge. Let's now speed this up. Is there a way that Marco could actually win this, though? The fear with the Maxi challenge, the #1 fear is your opponent's going to obliterate you on the next turn. We technically did not get obliterated. Now, there's another way of getting obliterated that's not having your life points getting reduced to 0, and that is happening right now. Main phase 2 setting up 20 negates so that you essentially pretty much still lost in the previous turn even though you did not get reduced to 0. So I'll be counting up all the disruptions soon here. Some for the deck, our Ash. Ash had nothing to add from the deck. We're going to equip the Requiem onto Engraver. We're going to send away the Galaxy Soldier. We got IP Masquerena ready to Little Knight during the opponent's turn. We're going to fuse into our Desiree to negate a card on the field. We got Promethean Princess, reborn back our Flameburst, and then we're going to use Desiree to negate our Promethean. Make it Apollo USA with the Masquerena and Promethean, probably. We can't equip Masquerena with Flameburst since we already pushed back the Druid Swarm. What do we have here? We have negate, negate, negate. Thank you for your Druid Swarm, mate. We have Desiree being forced to negate because... Wow. Silhouette Rabbit triggered off of you stealing the Druid Swarm. If a card in the Spell and Trap Zone is summoned to the Monster Zone, not yours, and it doesn't even have to be your Spell and Trap Zone, either player's Spell and Trap Zone, this triggers to pop a back row card, which is threatening to turn off the Desiree from being able to negate. Negate the Silhouette Rabbit and the Union Hanger. We got the X-Cross Cannon, big enough to take out the Apollo USA. We still have Sylvia negates. Desiree's now turned back on. All right, let's push you into the back row. The Silhouette Rabbit cannot be destroyed by battle, so pushing that is a pretty good idea. We're going to re-equip onto the Desiree, and just like that, over 12,000 damage, Victor Lee takes it all. Victor Leon. We have Valor and Ash. Valor, negate the X Cross Cannon mate. I don't know why we're not normal summoning B-Buster, then special summoning the X Cross. I mean, I gotta reread this, right? You control a Union, which is the B-Buster, special summon this from your hand. Maybe you think it doesn't work if it's special summoned. It doesn't trigger on summon. It's just during the main phase, use its effect. So through Disruption, you then have B-Buster and X-Cross. You could go into Platinum Gadget, search your deck, summon from the hand. Is Union Pilot even working from the hand? I'm not familiar with this card. What the heck? Yeah, why not summon then special? All right, we're going to send our driver to the grave. Come forth and summon Diablo Star into Imperm Negate. This normally was not a good negate because you'd want to wait further down the line as they're inevitably going to summon a Snake Eye Ash off of the Diablo Star, but they're no longer doing that. They're going into the Azamina engine, so it now is actually a good negate. Droll and Lockbird is incredible if Engraver adds Tract. Outside of that, Droll and Lockbird does nothing to Fiendsmith. We're going to go into Moon of the Closed Heaven as we're going into the Fiendsmith engine right now. We're going to use our Requiem summon from the deck, another Engraver, Engrave, reborn itself onto the field. We're going to be linking this off into a sequence. Sequence is going to be fusing using the graveyard, 3 bodies into our Desiree. We're now going to sequence equip onto the Desiree, and just like that, we're ready. Now, because I've been playing a lot of TCG over the weekend, holy moly, with the sequence and Desiree on field, they kept on turning it into an Agnum-Day. The Agnum-Day is going to be boosting up your card to... the Desiree is like 5,800 attack. So the Agnum-Day would be used with Sequence and Desiree, and then you would use the effect to reborn the Desiree by equipping this onto it, and then with the Sequence Engrave, you equip it onto it. So with the Sequence and Agnum-Day, you have a 5,800 attack on targetable Mad Lad Desiree. All right, let's see what's good. Which we should be expecting soon. Again, like normal the Buster, normal it, normal then special. Why not? Why end our turn? Why? What are we saving the Buster for? I don't get it. Why? It's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna straight up full transparency. I did not know that the X-Cross Cannon could do that. And this is the problem with combo guides. Combo guides, good ones even, will show you how to perform a combo with the minimal amount of resources. So all the combo guides, what are they doing? They're showing you, this is what you do if you have 1 cross cannon in your hand, you normal summon it. But what the combo guides fail to do is make sure you special summon if you actually have a Union. You ideally want to know with a full hand of big plays what you could also do in addition to the minimal plays. So I did learn later that this actually is special summonable, and maybe we don't know that in this duel. Yeah, it's over. It's all good though. Don't worry about it. Thank Marco. I'm very happy you brought this deck. I want to see you play it again. I want to see more of this. Please do. I am a big fan of this deck, even though the deck is not that good, unfortunately, to no fault of your own. But thank you for trying with A, B to the C. Let's keep on going.